We surfing markets, baby, waves crashing hard. No crystal ball, just toss, we dodging the shards. Ocean's the game, we traders riding the swell. Wait for the trading, now you have the intel.
Let's go! Markets in ocean, we waiting through the chop. Candlesticks dancing, we watching where it stops. Bull waves rising, bears pulling it back. Fibonacci levels, yeah, waiting to react. Fake gurus say they know what will happen only after the fact. If it was true, we'd all stack racks. Probabilities king, we playing the odds. They barnacles slowing down, new traders just off the pods. Stop loss tight, risk management is key. Successful traders learn the hard way, now have the highest degree.
You can't control the wave.
Ooh, let the waves roll, let the market flow. Wait for the trade, don't FOMO, ride the wave. Feel the ocean's momentum, we wait. Wild traders jumping quick, let them, ooh, let it come in, the setup's true. Patience is power, now the trade breaks through. Ride the wave, watch the trend, now we add into our dividends.
You can't control the wave.
Crypto's a tsunami, it's wild, it's raw. Trading can be like a puzzle, 10,000 piece jigsaw. FOMO's a siren, trying to make us go deaf. But we stay patient, taking a deep breath.
Charts our compass, price action our guide. Crossing the signals, we prepping to ride. No wave, no trade, we chilling on shore. Read each portfolios like stepping on a claymore. Bulls get cocky, bears cry in the rain. Emotional roller coaster, but we gripping the chain. Wait for the trade to ride the wave, no stress. We learning every day, that's how we finesse.
You can't control the wave.
Ooh, let the waves roll, let the market flow. Wait for the trade, don't FOMO, ride the wave. Feel the ocean's momentum, we wait. Wild traders jumping quick, let them, ooh, let it come to you, the setup's true. Patience is power, now the trade breaks through. Ride the wave, watch the trend, now we add into our dividends.
You can't control the wave.
Ocean don't care about your bags or your dreams. Waves keep crashing, gotta ride with our team.
Be patient, let the market decide. Wait for the trade, let it go.
If traders knew what will happen, we'd all be rich. But we serve probabilities, they be giving a sales pitch.
If traders knew what will happen, we'd all be rich. But we serve probabilities, they be giving a sales pitch.
Probabilities king, we playing the odds. Fake gurus be barnacles, just arthropods. Slowing down, new traders watching their portfolio concave. We only have probabilities, you can't control the waves.
That's right, guys. You cannot control the waves. And that song was in 3, 2, 1, a bingo bango, a bingo and a bango. That song was from Mario's post. He made this post saying about the markets are like the ocean. We're just surfers waiting for the right wave. And as the sooner you realize that you cannot control the waves, the better off you're going to be. So that song was inspired by this comment. So whenever I see comments, it's like, ooh, that's a song. This comment was made a few days ago. Decided to make it last night. Took me a while to get it to kind of everything to fit, but turned out pretty good, I think. All right, moving on. Right now we're looking at the crypto bubbles. Crypto bubbles, what do we see? We see moving up, moving on up. This is on the daily time frame. We do have AVE up 16.1%. I'm looking at shorting this one. It hasn't crossed my level yet, but I am looking at shorting it. Do I want to intro long? No, definitely not. It moved too much. However, could we intro long? Sure, if it breaks another level. Right now, do I think we're gonna have a pump? Well, let's find out. I kind of think we are, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, so let's go to the hourly time frame. Ooh, doghead, look at this. And green, 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 except for sky. Boring. Everything else, Gala's going up. We got all of them going up. 0.5%, almost 2%. So I do think we may get a pump really soon, if not already. So if you have any coins you want me to do, let me know. We'll get those for you. And let's see what the liquidations are saying as far as the 24-hour liquidation. Is going to refresh it one more time just for some good measures. Right now on the 24-hour time frame, I mean, nothing too crazy. We have more liquidations on the bottom. Let's go to the 12-hour time frame and let's just see. So the 12-hour time frame, we can see this a little bit better. We have some liquidations here, about 47.3, 42.65 per million. So right there, right around 80 plus million at 106.3. Then we have this really nice bright liquidations level at 104, and the amount is 41.69. Let's go to a higher time frame. Let's go to the weekly. On the weekly, we can see that we have really hot liquidations right here. And of course, there's a lot of liquidations underneath it. You have 65 million, 40 million, 30 million, 15 million. So there's a whole bunch, but right here is a really nice hot spot at 107.569 on the weekly. And then towards the bottom, I mean, it kind of gets a little warmer down here at 108. I'm sorry, let me put this up so my big head's not in the way. Liquidation amount is 101.8. Price is 101.9. So how do we know if it's going to go to this one or this one? What we do is we trade level by level. That's what we do here, level by level. Now, I don't know if I have this saved. We're going to go into the charts in just a second. Yes, I do. Okay. So this guy right here, this is a guy that I feel that trolls me. However, he says that he doesn't, and he, you know, reposts my stuff, which is amazing, and I do thank you for reposting my stuff. But this was a day or two ago. I forget when he said it. But this guy, I just don't know. Maybe he's just a troll. Maybe, I don't know. But like, I remember this dude from several months ago, maybe 8 months, maybe even longer than that. And he has to be a troll. I mean, because there is no way that he could be asking me these types of questions and watching my channel. There's absolutely no way. So his question says, support resistance. This is a guy who a few weeks ago said, you know, I've been following Trade Intuition, you know, we're friends or whatever he said. He did, I think he said we were friends for a long time. I've been following him for a long time. I'm still waiting for that trading simplified. I'm still waiting for it. I've been trading with his support resistance and all I'm doing is losing. So basically he's like trying to throw me in the mud. And I called him out on it and he's like, hey man, no, I'm not doing that. It's like I would have to be literally having a helmet on to not believe that. Like, doesn't make sense. Anyway. So then after that, I said, okay, man, that's fine. Just, you know, watch my shows, dude. Like, ask me questions. Then I got this a few days ago. It says, support and resistance, the only thing we need to know. When have I ever said that? I say we trade on support resistance, sometimes trend lines. You know, and if you watch my shows, you'll know that if you watch my shows, that's the key part. If you watch my shows, you'll know that I do use indicators and I use tools. Some of my favorite tools and indicators, one being the fixed range volume profile. I always say the reason why. Also the VWAP, I always say the reason why. The moving averages, I always say the reason why. So to say this comment, not watching my channel. Like, dude, there's no hope for you. Literally, high noon. There is no hope for you if you cannot follow the instructions. Watch my videos. Join my live stream. If you can't join my live stream, I get it, man. You know, watch the live streams. If you have questions in the live streams, put it in a comment, and I'll try my best to put that in the very first thing. Then it says, how to draw trend lines for tokens that are freshly launched, 5 to 30K. Well, give me that token name. We will chart it so you can see how I do this. It's the same as this. and how when it's breached the 60K and higher. I go over all-time highs. I go over the fib retracement. I go over the fib extension. I go over all this stuff a lot of times. So high noon, calling you out. Watch my channel and join the live streams. And here, I'm not even wasting time anymore trying to explain to this guy. Like, I don't know if this guy snip. I'm not gonna say what I want to say. I'm not gonna say what I wasn't gonna say. Oh my gosh. But just to let you know, if anybody's having any questions, difficulties, confusion, anything, let me know. Like, this is your 1 hour of mentorship. I want to save you $99 an hour from listening to these fake gurus, and I can show you basically how to trade, answer all these questions for you. But this guy right here, in my opinion, he's got no hope. I said it's so incredibly obvious, man. You don't watch my live streams, ask me questions there. Boom, done. Not gonna reply to the studio anymore. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Let's go to the liquidations heat map. Let's see who's been getting liquidated. Is it going to be the longs or the shorts? I did try to front run a short and got wrecked. This time I did get wrecked. Normally when I say I got wrecked, it's just because I got stopped out. I was being a little aggressive, and I got, oof, it hurts. It hurts. There you go. There you go. I didn't want to say anything. Get your game on, says Sniffs Glue. Possible. But yeah, I literally show you how to trade, guys. You don't have to join my course. And even try to do that too. It's like, oh, do you have to join your course because all your secrets are in your group, like Lifer? I was like, dude, like, I'm so confident in what I do, but it's so obvious that you don't watch my channel because I show you. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, dude, get out of here. See here, Dylan's in the house. Thank you, Dylan. Tano, my man. What's up, Tano? What's Wi-Fi 89? What's going on? See here, going down the list. All right, so let's go, and what are we gonna do now? So look at this. Oh, refresh. 1 hour. We have the shorts getting liquidated. And liquidation. Well, I didn't get liquidated. Did I? No. I could have. But didn't. Stop loss. Thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus. Stop loss. 4 hour time frame. We have the longs getting liquidated. Then 12 hour longs, 24 hour, and kind of neck and neck. So here it's telling me that the market is potentially flipping. Potentially. Let us look at it. Let's get rid of the crypto bubble so it frees up some space. And ooh, let's come over here to a Bitcoin. So this is Bitcoin on the 1 hour time frame, and Bitcoin on the 1 hour time frame. So this right here was just so mean. This was literally you know, being in some excruciating, agonized pain, just whatever you want to. Let's just say you had eye surgery, and it's super, super painful for you to open your eyes. And here's your best friend. Your best friend gets you by the hand, gets you by the shoulder, gets you by the waist, whatever, and takes you outside and removes your sunglasses, and you're like, ah, it burns. And then, well, here, just takes you outside. Man, it feels great. Nice breeze. Birds are chirping. Then he takes off your sunglasses and it's like, ah, it burns. And it's just plain, man. Just get real, you know, come on. Puts back on your sunglasses. Oh, dude, thanks, man. Oh, man, it's pretty cool out here. Nice and chilly. You know, I can hear the birds chirping. It's like, yeah, but check this out. Takes off your sunglasses and, ah, it burns, it burns. Just plain, man. Stop crying. Puts on your sunglasses again. And you're like, oh, okay, cool, man. Yeah, you know, it still hurts. And then takes them off again. It's like, ah, and then puts them back on. This is mean. Very mean. Extremely mean. And right now, of course, we were in a short. We did get stopped out in our short. Since the trade is closed, we can actually show you here. this was our short. We did a 50x leverage. Now, I did post this in, of course, this was one of our exclusive trades for our group. Then I ended up posting it in a few other areas just to, you know, help out people, because my main thing is to help people make money. Do you have to join my group? No. I show you how to make money. I show you how to do all that stuff here on the live streams. If you join my group, you get all these updates. So basically what I'm doing is I'm showing you what I do in the group by doing all those updates that I did. Now, of course, if you were in the group, of course, you get it first. Price was coming down here, and then we entered here. This was an aggressive. So what I like doing is I like going over just the thought process of the trade, win or lose. This is very important. And here we enter the trade. Why do we enter the trade? One, it's aggressive, but why do we enter here? Because we don't know if the price is going to come all the way down here. We don't know. But if it does come all the way down here, at least we're in the trade. But we are entering knowing that it could flip. So actually, when I first did this, I did the circle here and it coming up. Instead, it came down. And then when it came down here, I updated the groups again. And notice my thought process. This is the key thing that I want everybody to take away from this little segment that I'm doing. When the price was here, I did not think it was going to continue down. I thought we were going to come up into the golden pocket and then reverse. And then that's when we can enter the short. This is still an aggressive entry because we're kind of catching the top, because it can easily come down here and reverse, take this level, attack this level, and moon mission. However, this was drawn out before this price action happened. As the price action happened, I update the group here and I said, okay, now let's enter. Add to our aggressive entry, which is reducing our average entry price. We enter the trade, and I'm thinking that this is still going to play out. Sure enough, it came down. I was really wanting to see a bounce here and then a reversal. However, it came down here, no bounce. So when it came down here, I circled it and I said, this is a safer entry. Why is this a safer entry? Well, kind of closed underneath this, but we had it close here too. Yeah, but look at this drop. We had it close here too. Yeah, but look at this, barely up and then down. There's a lot of different variables that come into play. And this is why it's extremely important that when you're, watching these streams, like, understand the logic and the reasoning behind what we do. Here, same thing. It came down pretty hard. I'm expecting it to bounce, but it came down here. It's like, you know what? Let's just enter here, knowing that we might have a pullback. So this right here is pretty much like this, just in case it keeps on going. I at least want to get in. So now we enter the trade. Price could come up here to the 3.8 to the 236, and I made a comment to where it could potentially come up here to the 382 level and it'd be fine. If it goes above this, I'm kind of worried. Then price comes up barely to this level, reverses, and notice these lines here. So come down here, and I'm thinking here we're going to get a bounce. So let's go move this since it's over. Here, I'm thinking we're going to get a bounce. See this down here? Then we get a bounce to come up all the way up here. Here we do get a bounce and it breaks up barely, but then it fights up again. So when I'm seeing this, not worried. I'm expecting it. This is what I think might happen. Nobody knows what will happen. We just know what probabilities might be. Comes and rolls over. Awesome. Then it comes here. Now this whole time, we're moving our stop losses. Every time you see a red border, this is us moving our stop loss. When I saw this happen, I do not want the price action to break above this level. If it breaks above this level, there's a really high chance we're going to get stopped out. But what we did, we put our stop loss here. So if we do come up to this level, hopefully we get rejected by some resistance. If not, hopefully here. But if we do come up to here, I'd say 80, and I'm just grabbing those numbers out of the air. I'd say about 85% chance we're gonna get stopped out. 85% chance. So then the price comes down, and I'm expecting it to maybe try again. It doesn't. Then I see the price here, and here I'm thinking, okay, this is our decision point. Whenever I do our yellow dots, that's a decision point. Price came down, and so now, so it went down, up, down, right? And here's our decision point. If the price attacks this, it's going to go for this. More than likely. I don't know. If it rolls over, this would be great, because now what we could do is we can move our stop loss once again. But because I see this, I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to go ahead and move our stop loss. That way, both the aggressive entry and our safer entry are both in profit. If we do come up here, I'm thinking we're going to get a pullback, kind of in this like zone-ish area, but definitely underneath this. So I'm thinking a lower high before we break. Look at what we do. We came up to right around this area, pulled back, and then broke up. Broke this, what we just made. And because of this, I'm thinking that if we did not move our stop loss, that we have an extremely high chance of the price to come up here. This is what I think might happen. We're kind of seeing it very bullish right now, but for it to come up like this, then down, and then shoot up to about here before the next, maybe just rolls, continues up. We'll just do it like this. So we'll do this one in yellow so we know it's an update. So this is what I'm thinking might happen. I don't know, but as you can see from the previous ups and downs and circles, I have a pretty good clue. Some might call it an intuition. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. All right. Let's see here. Dylan says, amazing day. Thank you. Yes, amazing day. What says, Bingo Bango? I'm listening at work. Thank you very much. Great alpha always. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Any questions, guys? Any questions, comments, concerns, issues? But this is one thing that I do want to point out. Here's something I want to point out. Where's all my stuff? Where's all my magnets? Where are the magnets? Where are the magnets? It's just price action. Just price action. This is what I do. Does it happen like this all the time? Nope, sure doesn't. But when it does, it feels really good. Does this happen a lot of the times? Ask my members, ask my VIP members. In my opinion, it does. But ask them. All right. Oh, speaking about VIP, if you want to join my group, here it is. This is the annual, and then of course you get a month for free. You save a whole bunch of money doing this. We do have a month to month, but you save a crap load of money doing this. If you're really serious about learning, if you're really serious about just, knowing what the markets are doing, do this. Save money. Of course, there's exact prices, when to enter. Let me kind of show you. Let me just show you, because all this is boring. Like anybody, blah blah blah, whatever. Let me just show you. Let me do this. Okay, move this over. Oops. Move this over. And let me come over here. I want to show you something. Let me go to when I start talking about it. And I appreciate you guys for being here. You guys are the absolute best. You guys are the absolute best. Okay. So let's come over here. And anybody who is here, put a 1 in the chat. I would like to know who's here. I would really like to know. So top left, front, tap right. I don't know if this is, oh, it's not the top ones. I thought it was up here somewhere. This one? Nope. Small box left? Nope. Man, I should have been prepared. We'll do this 10 more seconds, and then that's too much. 10. Joe, you're counting really slow. 9. 8. Joe Murray 0. 7. 6. Oh well. Man, I was really wanting to show y'all too. Front camera, order input, small left, rectangle right. Nope, not that. Not that. Oh wait, no. Oh well. Boring. I see here, listening while getting ready to go to the store. Thank you. Get your game on. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Oh, it's gonna get me upset. So let's go to media source. No, display capture. And let's go small box left, small left. So it should be called small left. Small left is right here. Oh, I have it highlighted too. That's why I couldn't see it. Oh my gosh. Okay. So let me do this. So this is, well, actually this was last night when we were looking at it. So, and the time is 11. I'm giving the setup, and then I'm giving a bunch of information about an hour later, bunch of information on here. Then in addition to that, about, let's see, an hour and a half later, giving a bunch of information. Then we're coming down here about 15 minutes later, give some more information. Then about an hour later, I guess, some more information. That's 2:30. Then 20 minutes later, some more information. Then that, close your eyes. I don't know if that one's gonna play out, or maybe it will. I don't know. See here, this one at 5:20 in the morning. Get out of here. Some more information. You know, moving up your stop loss, everything else. Then don't look at that one either. See here, this one about 11. It's about an hour and a half, two ago. Some more information, and just saying, hey, you know, oh wait, here's, depending on the amount that you put in, you might want to take some profits. You might want to take some profits. Exponential, you're funny. I'm not looking. Oh, don't look at that one either. Okay. So that's pretty much what we do, like in the group. Like I'm literally walking you through every step of the way. Like whenever we're doing these trades, I'm literally walking you every step of the way. And if that's something that you like, you know, because right now, I mean, this could potentially come all the way up here. And if you're not moving up your stop, and what I do is I give you the information, I give you the reasons why. Like, why are we doing what we're doing? And then in addition to that, and for the group anyway, like I'll make like little videos with thought process. And to me, man, I so wish I had a mentor that did an 1/8 of what I did or do. Because I don't think, in my opinion, I could be completely wrong. In my opinion, I don't think anybody comes close to what I do. In my opinion. Granted, I'm not in any groups. I was in 2 paid groups. One I got kicked out of. The other one, I was like, you know, I'm gonna leave. Because it's funny. Anyway, I don't know. We'll get into the story. All right. Any coins, guys? Any coins, questions, comments, concerns, issues? If not, we will finish the show and I'll get back to the group. There's a lot of coins I need to look at for potential move up. Potential. So again, I literally stopped what I'm doing so that I could make you money. I want to make you money. it's a want to make you money. But if you're good, if you don't have any questions or anything, then I just go back to what I'm doing. A lot of work in the group. Right here, what I think might happen for Bitcoin. You know, here we're talking about our friend who had the sunglasses and his best friend was taking them off and putting them back on. I mean, it just wrecked City. We did come down here. I was really hoping that we would come up to roll over, and we might still roll over. You know, the biggest thing is just taking some profits, securing some gains. Here, in order for me to short, I'm gonna give you all a little tip. Look right here, guys. It broke below the value area high, and when that happens, it's going to the PLC, and when it breaks the PLC, it's going to the value area low. Now, be careful, guys. There's a lot of really great people that I watch, and they speak in absolutes. They say that it will do this. It has to do this. It's going to do this. Price will do whatever it wants. It will. It will do whatever it wants. Look here, we broke the value area high. Did it go to your PLC that your mentor told you? No, it went towards it, but it didn't go to it. And then if it did come to it because it's a magnet, look, Joe, it happened right here. It broke the value area high and it went right to the PLC. You don't know what you're talking about. Really? I don't. Yeah, you don't. It broke the value area high again and it went to the PLC. You see, Joe, you don't know what you're talking about. Really? And then it broke the PLC and it went to the value area low. I worship all these people. That's awesome, man. But here it broke above your PLC, but it didn't go to your value area high. Here it broke above your PLC. It did not go to your value area high. Here it broke up. Do I need to continue? Here it went to here and then it kept on going. Here it went here and then it kept on going. You know, here it didn't even come to here. Like, this is the highest volume, the highest buys and sells. That's what this shows. That's all this shows. Can this be a form of support / resistance? Yes, 100%. But it does not mean that it is a definite support resistance. It's just a higher likelihood that this could serve as support resistance. And if we break it, well, guess what? Now we're under it. If we're under it, guess what? If there's still selling going on, it's going to continue going lower. Like, if you just literally break down this to this most simplistic form, Joe, my mentor said it's going to go up here. Yeah, it will if it breaks this level. Joe, my mentor said it's going to go down here. Yeah, if it breaks this level, this box, or this is the lowest right here. Sure, it'll come down here. But Joe, this is where my 200 SMA is at. Awesome. If it breaks this level and this level and this level, it could go up anywhere it wants. But it could come down here to the 200 SMA and then whatever it does, okay. Or maybe it breaks below it. I hear so many mentors, and they're good mentors too. They'll speak in absolutes. It's dangerous. Let's see, Exponential Network says, your order blocks strategy have helped me better in protecting losses. There you go. Now, as far as the order blocks go, does it mean that the price will go there? Nope. Just means that we have a higher chance that it might go there. Here's an order block. Now, when you look at an order block, this is also an area of a possible support level. Possible. We don't know what's going to be support until after the fact. Price could come down here to our order block. It's on a 1 hour time frame, and then potentially go up, or it could break through it. Now, I have different levels of strength. The point of control, fixed range volume profile, that is a 6 on the strength from 0 to 10. Then we have the fair value gaps. Those are about a 3 or a 4. So this is a fair value gap right here. And if you don't know what any of these things mean, then just kind of let me know. But this is a fair value gap, or FVG. This holds about a strength of about a 3 or 4. These are not set in stone, so I may change the numbers around depending on the market. Then we have the VWAP. The VWAP, I'll consider it a 5, 6. The moving averages, regardless of the time frame, is about I'd say a 3, 4. Well, what's a 10? Nothing. Nothing's a 10. But Joe, what about the magnets? Oh my gosh, here you go with the magnets again. The only magnet in crypto is when you're on TradingView, and here you go. This is the only magnet. I'm gonna start doing this. I should have done it earlier, but of course I was just running late. But very, very involved with the group. Man, I love it. I love looking at the charts. And then right after this, more than likely I'm gonna do a screen share for my VIP members. We might do some scalp trading again. I really like that. You know, yesterday we killed it on the scalp trading. The day before we didn't. We lost 2 times, and I said, was it the day before or whenever it was? I said, we lost 2 in a row. Let's just call that 3 strikes and we're out. And then sure enough, the market started turning 30 minutes after we stopped our stream. Gosh darn it. Way too large. Anyway, there's no magnets. Copy it. Try it again. Gosh darn it. Try it again. There are no magnets in trading. I know I didn't clip it right. There are no magnets. This is a magnet-free zone. Magnet-free zone. And right now, it's moving. It's a moving. Okay, so no questions, guys. All right, well, I do thank you very much. I'm gonna get back to making the group some money, and we'll probably do a scalp trading session. All right, thank you guys so much. Since there are no questions, no charts, no nothing, y'all are all set. I do want to thank you very much for being here, especially if you're an advanced trader that you really don't even need my knowledge, but you're here just to showing support. I greatly appreciate it. Now, granted, most of the stuff that I mentor and teach, it goes against most of your mentors, because I don't talk about magnets. I don't talk about, divergence. Let's just take a divergence, for example. Here's a question. If we have divergence, let's say this right here is divergence to this level. And we have the RSI or whatever you use, something like this. I mean, it's not exact, but let's just say it was something like this. This is coming down, this is coming up. So does this tell me that it is going to go up, and how much? Well, it'll go up until it stops. We're on the daily time frame, we're on the 5-minute time frame, whatever. Like, this will go up until it stops. The higher time frame, the better the move potentially. But this could continue coming down. And there's so many different variables. It's ridiculous. I don't want to waste y'all's time. Mario, what's up, man? Hey, just to let you know, I did finally make that song about the ocean and the surfers, and I'm not sure if you've heard it yet, but that was actually the opening song for this thing. But definitely watch the video, because it helps support the channel. Watch the video, smash the like, leave a comment on every single video. This encourages me to make more videos. And this one was just a fun one. It took me some time though to kind of make it all make sense. But Mario, check out the song. It is really good. I think. I don't know. Let's see here. How do you measure a move to take profit on trades or stop loss? Well, for that, it's literally, this is going to be with the support resistance levels. And I actually had that in this video, which is in my series, which I think I'm going to take down. I don't know. So let's go to playlist. Identify key levels. This is the ultimate beginner's guide. It is an 8-part series. I only have 6 videos in there because I'm really thinking about removing these videos. And just put a price tag on it. That way I make money. But if you have not watched these videos, I strongly recommend you do so. And in order to encourage that they stay up, I need engagement. I really do. Likes, comments, all that fun stuff. Without that stuff, I'm just going to remove it. I kind of hinted on that last weekend, I think, but I left it on. But I don't know. I'm pretty sure I will remove it and just put a price tag. Put a price tag. People value something you got to pay for. Something that's free. Is it worth it? You tell me. Like, follow these steps. And but this is actually the very first video where I talk about support resistance levels, and then I think on video 4 or maybe 5. I talk about actual take profits. But yes, we would definitely do that. Skeletons here. Gas. Yeah, awesome. Let's look at gas. And then we'll do targets. We'll talk about targets and stop loss. Let's see here. I saw it, buddy. And I did put, thank you, man. Did not put a comment yet. Top song. That's all. Thank you, man. Let's see here. Let's go to KAS. KAS. Okay, so this was our plan A. So we have a plan A, plan B. Let's go to a hourly. All right, so the price was here. The price could have continued going up. Now, of course, all these mentors that you see out there, they're gonna say, oh, a price could go up or price could go down. Sometimes they'll even say price could go sideways. And they never tell you which way they think it's gonna go, even though they just gave you up, down, left, right, BA, select, start, if that's the way it goes. I forget. Long time. But so if it does go up, they're right. If it goes down, well, they're right too. I give you my plan A, plan B to let you know if I was, which way I think it's going, but which way it could go. So this, which way I think is going, is different from me saying this is the way it's going to go. Or this is how it's going. This is what I think. This is what I think where it's going to go. And I don't know. And nobody knows. So I was right on this one. And I was right on this one. Let me give a round of applause to myself. Am I right all the time? Nope. Do I know that this was actually drawn prior to the price action? We showed this earlier. Price was here. Why didn't I think it was going to go up? I mean, we're kind of bullish. We had a retest already. Why not? I'm thinking it's going to come down, pivot right where it pivoted, come up, pivot right for pivoted, come down. I thought it was going to come down here, which basically is just a lower low. It did come down, create a lower low, come up. This is what I'm looking for as far as a pivot goes. And it did come up to here. This would have been our pivot area about here. Since it didn't come down so far. And then sure enough, boop. Do we win all the time? Nope. Sure don't. If we did, I would be a multi-millionaire from trading. All these millionaires you see out here, they have groups. Well, they're millionaires because they have groups. Yep. All right. So let us look at this. I'm thinking the price was going to come down and then boop, went up into our golden pocket and then boop, came down. What do I think now? Well, let's go ahead and clear all this stuff out. I do want to save all this just to show that I, at least in my delusion of a mind, I think I know what I'm talking about. I do. I'm not, you know, hey, look at me, I'm the best. And nah, I'm humble. I am so humble. And I'm not just one that says that they're humble and then goes and continues bragging. No, I'm because again, nobody knows. Now, I will say that I kind of have an intuition on what might potentially happen. Notice the verbiage, might, potentially. Nobody knows. Versus if it does this, it's going here. Be careful. All right, so first thing we want to do is we want to zoom out. Zoom out. So let's go to a weekly. Weekly, okay. So of course, low, beautiful support, beautiful. Oh, and we might find support here. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put on my magnet tool. I absolutely love the magnet tool, and snap it in place. Okay, I like it. So I'm using this level because the candle wick stops here. This one barely goes through it. This one stops right on it. And this would be a very strong support. So here, do I still have my weeklies and stuff? Weekly, boring. I just want a regular weekly. Okay, so we're gonna do this. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put a W. And this just means that this is a weekly support resistance level. Okay, let's go to the daily time frame and let's check it out. So on the daily, we had a nice run up, very nice pullback, you know, nice healthy at minimum 382 level before breaking above this. So this is good. I would consider this a zone from here to here. So why did I choose this? So here's the thing. That's funny. You're attracted to magnets. That's fun. West. You fun. All right. So why did I pick this up? Well, price came down, it came up, and it stopped. I use candle bodies. It's on the daily. So here's a candle body. Then here it came up and it stopped. So what it's doing, and this is kind of really close together. So I'm just making it a zone, and I drag it over. I didn't even see this. I drag it over and look, it stopped here and it stopped here. Beautiful. And then here's the wick. See here. Hey, that Trump coin dinner's coming up in 2 days. Wonder if it's gonna pump before the event. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure they've already drawn the names and everything. If anything, I would think that it would dump after the thing. Well, let's look at it. Let's see if we can enter it. I completely forgot about that. Trump. And then dump, question mark. All right. So I do like it that it came back into this zone. Very nice. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. And what we're doing is we're looking at the candles. We're looking at the movement, the momentum, all of the ups and downs. So it kind of went up and down, barely. Came up, broke the level. Awesome. Came down. Beautiful retrace. Oh my gosh. That's just, man, that's beautiful. And then came up, break this level, okay, lower high, which is expected, potential, we don't know. Come down to 50% mark of this move, which would be about here, which is good. Came up here, this is our decision point. Is it going to break this level to attack this, or break this to attack this? It does initially start to break, it does initially start to break this level to come after this one, but then it says just plain. And then it breaks this. This is when we change this is when we adjust to the market. Because right now we're looking for a short. Then here, what would be your target on CAS? Yes, we're gonna get to the targets and stop loss. We'll actually do a setup on this one for a trade. Okay, for a swing trade. All right. So we're looking at this, and then it comes up here, breaks this level. Great. Now we're thinking, oh, well, now let's go long. Our short is not good. So now we go long. We expect to get rejected here and rejected here. So no, I don't enter. I wait. Because I'm thinking it's going to come up, weekly level, plus this level. I'm going to wait, and I'm expecting to come down here. Instead, it breaks above. Find support on this level weekly. I'm in the trade. And then breaks above this zone. I add to my entry, and then it comes down, but it's okay. Stop loss would be about here. Where's my stop loss? Let's see here. Let's just say here to here, 13. Okay. We can even go as low as 15, but 13%. Then it goes up. Now, now it's not looking so strong. We have a high, lower high, lower high, lower, lower. Boring. Joe, there's a trend line there. Don't you see it? We have this level right here. We really don't want to break this level. We break this level, it's short. But we're not looking for a short. We're looking for a long. We do have nice wicks on the bottom. Very nice. We have a very long wick on the bottom. Buying pressure. That's all that tells me is buying pressure. Let's zoom out again. Daily. This would be a beautiful retest. Look at this. Oh my gosh. This is why it's really good to zoom out, zoom in. This would be a really nice, beautiful retest. So let's go and just show it from here to here. Into the golden pocket. What if it was from here to here? Not so sexy. So we're going to do it from the actual beginning of the move. This is the lowest part of the move. So if I wanted to, I could kind of have it here, which I'm going to have it here, versus here. Technically, normally my rule is to have it at the lowest point prior to the run up, which would be here. However, the rule gets voided if another point gives you better levels. In this case, it is spot on with this zone that we created. Literally spot on. So I'm going to go with this one. All right. So right now, this would be beautiful if it bounces here. So now that we have that, let's go to our 4-hour time frame. Let's see what we see. Price came down, came up, did not find support here. Came down a bit more, jumped right back up. I like it. Two different ways you can do this. One, aggressive, which would be to enter now, because we might pull back. Oh, man. Don't want to do 25%. Don't want to do 17%. So what I'm doing right now to answer the question for support, for targets and stop loss, I'm always going underneath support. Every single candle body top is support as we're coming down. Every candle wick is support as we're coming down. So if we come down, hopefully we bounce here. If I'm not going to draw the other one, but if we come down, hopefully we bounce there as well. Okay. So just to let you know, same thing going up. So here we have our candle body close. So if we are doing targets, we want to put our target underneath the close and the wick. So we want to put our target here. Same thing if it's this, like we want it. So the more areas that we have, the that's going to show us where support, resistance, targets go. All right. So right now, if we wanted to enter this as an aggressive entry, we don't have time to watch it. We don't have time for a safer entry. We just want to enter it right now. You could enter it now. I personally would not. And what I'm doing is I'm using the crosshairs to see my levels. I would really like to see this would have been better if it was a more defined pivot, because that's showing me stronger levels of support resistance versus just sideways. Here's good. So what I could do is I could go here, which would be under, let me just show you what I'm looking at. So here to here. So this is let me extend this out. So all in here are areas of a potential bounce. If the price action comes down further, we have an area of bounce here. We have an area of bounce all in here. We have an area of bounce here or here. So the price coming down, hopefully it bounces here or here. We have a nice zone here. So if we do come down, hopefully we bounce up. Same thing here. Hopefully if we come down, hopefully we bounce up. And then we have this level and this level right here to where we bounce up. So these are all the things I'm looking at when I'm placing my stop loss. I'm looking for the exact same thing as a target. Excuse me. If we enter the trade, hopefully we bounce here. I'm looking for this to be a nice entry zone. Come down, enter, and then we start going up, breaking this high, breaking this high, breaking this high, have a retrace, and then continue up, then breaking this, but only to come down, to come up again, and then to come all the way down to do something like this, start all over again. This is what I'm thinking. So what I do recommend, Elephant, is check in on this maybe in a few days to see if this plays out. I don't know. Now everything, all my drawings are very strategic too. These are not just random spots. I'm looking over here when I'm drawing. All right, moving on. So if you wanted to, you could enter now. Very aggressive. I personally would not. This would be your stop loss. Just, let's go a little bit lower. Man, this is the problem. Like, you want to keep on going lower and lower, you can't do it. So we'll just put it at 14%. This would be the stop loss. If you were to enter right now, again, I would not. I would wait for at least a break of this level before entering. And what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to set an alert. I'm going to set an alert right here. So let's go set alert, and let's actually set the alert. I will set my alert right here so that I don't have to wait for all this. And then if this happens, well, guess what it's doing? It's creating a double bottom or a W. W stands for winning, and that's when we go long. That's when we go long. That's what I would do there. As far as entry right now, good. I would wait for this. Now, how about a target? Joe, you talk too much. I know. How about a target, Joe? All right, so let's go to a higher time frame just so I can get more of this price action here. Let's say we did enter right now. And that's where I recommend, which is, set your alert, wait for the break of the levels. But let's just say you did enter right now. Our first target has to be at least a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. But for me personally, I would take, not there. I would take it right here underneath the candle body closes. I'm not sure if y'all can see this. Candle body closes, boom. So let me go ahead and do mine. And I'm going to actually do it over here so you can see. Ooh, turbo. We didn't enter this one. This is one that, do we enter this? Turbo? We did. We got stopped out. We tried it. We tried catching the bottom. In the description for the trade, it's like we're trying to catch the bottom. It looks like a possible bounce. This is the 0.5. This is 382. Looking for a possible bounce. We risked it. We put a lower entry here just in case it comes down. And then sure enough, dang it. Hopefully I'll remember to update the chart. Let's see here. What was I doing? Okay. All right. So it's underneath this. So this would be our target. This would be target number 1. And as I mentioned, like here, I will show you our wins and our losses. I will show you the wins and losses. So I'm going to actually do it underneath these kind of bodies. And this kind of, this kind of wicks and body, or kind of bodies really. And then this kind of body. So this would be my next target. And as I mentioned, we win, we lose. Here's a good one. 2-to-1. Now what happens, and I've actually had this question before. What if I don't want to have my first target here? Don't. These are just suggestions. You could just have your first target right here. This is just so we can take profits on the way up. You don't even have to have the stop loss so low. If you want, you can have your stop loss underneath the 618. And if you get stopped out, no problem. You wait for it to break your levels. You re-enter, have another tight stop loss, which would make the risk reward really, really great. And then you just go from there. But that's really good. Man, today has been really, really quiet. No? I'm thinking maybe my breath smells, but no. All All right, guys. I'm gonna check. I mean, we're already done, so it really doesn't matter. But I'm just gonna check. Oh my gosh, that's embarrassing. Wow. Maybe I shouldn't have checked. You about to see a grown man cry. So much knowledge, so much wisdom, so much humbleness. I am humble, but I'm literally showing how to trade. Oh, that hurts. All right, everybody wants to watch people like this and also be in their network. And I notice the more I talk about this particular person, the fewer and fewer viewers I get. Is it worth it? Should I sell out? Be like everybody else and start saying how great this person is so I can get viewers? Gonna see a grown man cry. Thank you guys so much. See ya. Let's jam out.
Never back it up. Talk a big game, but never stack it up. If you ask the wrong question, they acting all tense. Cause deep down, they know they lack common sense. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Fake gurus won't teach you less you pay that fee. They ain't trading, just selling some false belief. They got echo chambers all filled with clones. Not in agree, don't think on your own. Asking real questions, watch them get mad. Talking circles when they don't understand. Tricking new traders with hype and some lies. Showing rented cars, flexing fake lifestyles. Fake gurus won't teach you, gotta pay to play. Acting like pros, but they trading in replay. Don't ask questions, they dodge and deflect. Cause it might just expose what they don't know yet. Echo chambers, just hype and noise. Tricking new traders with rented toys. Trade intuition keeps it real, no flex, just facts. Trade intuition, put the truth on the track. They promise riches, they promise gold. But where's the proof? They never showed. Just a flashy site, a paid group. Same old scam, man. You know the name that rhymes with scam. They don't trade, they just post receipts. Screenshots cropped so you can't see the heat. Acting like bosses, acting like kings. But without their sign-ups, they ain't got a thing. Fake gurus won't teach you, gotta pay to play. Acting like pros, but they trading in replay. Don't ask questions, they dodge and deflect. Cause it might just expose what they don't know yet. Echo chambers, just hype and noise. Tricking new traders with rented toys. Trade intuition keeps it real, no flex, just facts. Trade intuition, put the truth on the track. They don't want you to think, they just want your cash. Feeding you lies so their pockets get fat. But trade intuition is here to change that. To show you the way. With daily live streams, not a dream. Forget the noise, focus on skill, price action's the key. That's how you build, keep it simple, no magic plan. Just patience, discipline, a real trader's stand. Yeah. No flex in here, I don't need to pretend. No rented cars, just charts and trends. You wanna grow, then put in the grind. Forget the scams, develop your mind. No shortcuts, no magic key, just risk control and strategy. Trade intuition teaches for free. Live streams on deck while they just sell you dreams and a false success. Fake gurus won't teach you, gotta pay to play. Acting like pros, but they trading in replay. Don't ask questions, they dodge and deflect. Cause it might just expose what they don't know yet. Echo chambers, just hype and noise. Tricking new traders with rented toys. Trade intuition keeps it real, no flex, just facts. Trade intuition, put the truth on the track. Yeah, don't let them trick you. Don't get scammed. Watch out for the scammy cup and handy.
I love that part so much. Watch out for the scammy cup and handy. All right, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you who is here. You guys are the absolute best. And thank you for spending your time with me. I greatly appreciate it. And that's all I got. Thank you so much. Take care.